Alice Erickson is a descendant of a famous Ponca Indian chief.
He was my great-great-great-grandfather, and that's how I knew him growing up. He was family. It wasn't until that I got older, you know, high school, college, that I really started kind of digging into it, finding out what I could about him. I want to learn more about him. I'm trying to, you know, adapt some of the traditions from back then and help my children learn them so that they can continue on and share the story of Chief Standing Bear.
In 1879, Standing Bear went to court to prove he was a person under the law, and in the process redefined what it means to be an American. Sculptor Ben Victor won a commission to depict Standing Bear in bronze. He began with a clay model and shipped it to Lincoln, Nebraska, where people could watch as he worked on the final touches.
It has been just a packed studio every single day, and it's gotten so much attention for the project and for Chief Standing Bear. That spirit of Chief Standing Bear is still alive because he's still having influence over all of these people. And that influence is growing and thriving. It's not shrinking and dying. And so that's why projects like this are so important.
From this clay model, Ben will cast 3 11-foot-tall bronze statues. One for Lincoln, one for Statuary Hall in Washington, D.C., and one destined for the only place on Earth Chief Standing Bear wanted to live. This is the Ponca homeland in northeast Nebraska. Here, the Niobrara River flows into the Missouri, passing white chalk cliffs sacred to the tribe. Looking out over the Standing Bear Bridge, Alice sees her family history.
Times have changed, and we have to change with it. When my grandma was growing up, she had gone to boarding school. She knew the Ponca language. Just hearing stories that she shared and about the time that I wanted to learn more about it, she didn't know it anymore, so she couldn't pass it on to us. Our tribe undergone a lot. Having to be, you know, forcefully removed from your homeland, leave everything behind, it's saddening.
Ben Victor's bronze statue depicts Standing Bear fighting for his freedom. Exiled to present-day Oklahoma, he has walked 500 miles in the dead of winter and almost made it home. Now, in a courtroom in Omaha, he reaches out to the judge.
You know, when you're creating this, that people can relate this to the idea of the equality of all humanity under the law. But I had no idea the depth of his leadership and the depth of who he was, his character as a human being.
I am a man, Standing Bear said at his historic trial. The same God made us both. The chief won the right to return to his home, where he died in 1908, surrounded by family.
Just being on the grounds, having the cemetery close by, having Standing Bear's statue up on the hill, I just feel so close to him. He's here in spirit. To see his statue up there now, it just means so much. I don't want to lose that memory. He's up on that hill and he's overlooking our land. And he's with us always.